In our lives, we encounter numerous unexplainable moments that often leave us in awe, and many refer to them as miracles. Some propose that the key to experiencing miracles lies in one's belief in them. Others firmly believe that miracles must be earned through one's actions. Some see miracles through prayer, while others strive to cultivate good karma through their endeavors. One thing remains certain amidst differing perspectives. Miracles occur when least anticipated, and only in retrospect do people grasp their miraculous nature. Today, we shall recount a tale of an extraordinary incident befalling a girl, an event so inexplicable that it defied all attempts at explanation. As of now, all we have are opinions and speculations, while the ultimate truth remains undiscovered. I encourage you to share your thoughts and comments on the matter. It's worth noting that this particular story unfolded in the year 1998. In an effort to escape urban poverty, a family comprising a mother, father, and their 16-year-old daughter made a bold decision to relocate to a secluded village known for its tigers. They embarked on this journey after liquidating all their sellable possessions. Acquiring a small and inviting house on the fringes of the forest, they commenced their fresh start. Despite lacking prior farming experience, the family managed admirably, and within a couple of years, they successfully built up a considerable livestock herd. With their newfound abundance, the family flourished. Elizabeth, their daughter, found herself in her final year at the local rural high school, prompting discussions about her future. While living in the wilderness, her parents staunchly opposed the notion of Elizabeth spending her prime years there and strongly advocated for her enrollment in a city university to pursue a quality education. Fortunately, the family now had enough money to support Beth during her studies. So, after graduation, the parents sent the girl to the city. After studying in the city for the first semester, Beth decided to spend her holiday break with her parents. She hitchhiked to the station, and there she decided to cut through the forest to save time. Now remember, this girl grew up in the city and only lived in the village for a short time. So, she had never been alone in the forest before. But now, after an independent life in the city, she felt confident in herself and made her way through the forest towards her parents' house, admiring the landscape and looking forward to meeting her parents. Soon Elizabeth did not realize right away that she had gotten herself lost in the forest. She seemed to be walking in circles. The sun began to set, and the forest became noticeably quieter and colder. Tears came unexpectedly. Beth sat down on a broken tree and wept bitterly. There was nowhere to wait for help. No one would find her since she hadn't told her parents she was coming because she wanted to surprise them. All the poor girl could do was hope and pray. Closing her eyes, the girl prayed, not sure exactly who she was praying to. Then she heard someone breathing very close to her. Opening her eyes, the girl saw a large gray dog wagging his tail. Beth was very frightened at first, but then she realized that the dog was not trying to attack her, but on the contrary, he was friendly. Remembering that she had packed a sausage to bring to her parents, Beth pulled it out of her bag and fed it to the dog. Taking the sausage, the dog quickly disappeared into the bushes. Alone again, the girl said aloud and desperate to rest so she could be fresh to find a way out of the forest. She sat down on a broken tree and dozed off. She awoke to something licking her hand. It was the same gray dog. It sat nearby and waited for Elizabeth to get up. Then it ran a short distance away before stopping and looking back as if beckoning the girl to follow. Beth quickly grabbed her bag and headed in the direction of her unexpected companion. Sometimes the dog would start running and the girl had trouble keeping up. Beth followed the dog for about an hour, feeling exhausted by the effort, and she barely noticed that the forest had thinned out and the voices of people could be heard. The girl was so happy she rushed ahead, forgetting about the gray dog. When she got out to the people, it turned out that her parents' house was very close. Upon discovering Elizabeth's unannounced return from the city, her father initially felt a surge of anger for her failure to provide advance notice. He lamented not being able to greet her upon arrival. However, as Elizabeth began to recount her experiences and explain the circumstances that led to her sudden return, her father's anger subsided, and he made a promise to himself that he would not permit her to leave again. Upon learning about the mysterious gray dog's intervention and its role in saving her daughter, the mother felt a deep desire to express her gratitude to its owners. However, her search proved futile as the locals insisted that no such gray dog existed within their village. Nevertheless, an elderly woman shared her belief, asserting that she recognized the canine's true nature. According to her, it was the spirit of the forest, safeguarding lost wanderers who found themselves astray. In the midst of the towering trees, a spirit was said to guide the righteous to safety while condemning the wicked to perish. Yet, as nobody had encountered it before, the woman's claims were dismissed as madness. Each person was left to decide whether to believe her, but Elizabeth firmly believed